It's Spa, and we're on the way. The Red Bulls leading from the front. Terrible start for Phil Bargewell as the camera once again fails to miss. Oh, contact! And there's a Ferrari spin around, and in the background there's a mysterious McLaren driver facing the wrong way, and there's the other McLaren driver. Both McLaren drivers spinning at turn one. And it's something down a fifth, and Phil wings in for the lead. Oh, we've got 3 cars off, and takes out the race. We've got 3 cars off, everyone's gone off. This is insane. What a start to the Belgian Grand Prix. If we got a red flag for a single crash in Brazil at the weekend, surely the red flag will be brought out now. We've got 4 or 5 cars facing the wrong way. Wow. Well then. Let's have a look at the rundown.
Leading the race.
Well, Dude 1 is leading the race. The Force India driver, Vijay Mallya, came so close a few seasons back with King MJJ. Can Aiden Griffins do what the Tin Pot King MJJ could not deliver? Aiden Griffins leading this one now with Phil Bardwell right behind. We've got a Bullet, of course, a new TGP race winner after his success in Hungary in 3rd position, and Soft is now at a 4th ahead of Roy. So it's a terrible start for the pole sitter. The Soft car down in 4th position, the championship leader, but Roy, who is closest to him in the championship, is behind him. Still ahead of him, currently 2nd. Aiden Griffins sensationally leads the Belgian Grand Prix on the opening lap. We've got a 4-car fight for the lead here, 2 Red Bulls, a Williams, and Aiden Griffins who leads us, and 2nd, 3rd and 4th are about to go side by side by side. Bill and Softy fighting for 3rd and 4th now. Bullet is into 2nd. I wouldn't see a move up a route in these conditions, especially not the Red Bull drivers will have slipstream, as will Bullet, as the one of the Red Bulls goes onto the grass. Phil Bardwell's out! There's been a huge crash, and Phil Bardwell's out of the race! Phil Bardwell on the grass, in the barriers. Will we see a safety car?
Why is there never
a huge shunt for the title contender? He put a wheel on the grass, lost the car, and smashed into the barriers. You won't see this in TGP2. As in the background, a Mana loses control of his car, but remains on the track, unlike the Red Bull of Phil Bardwell. But Bardude still leads this race on lap 2. Never to win a TGP1 race before. We've done it many times in TGP2. Won his first TGP2 race in changeable conditions. We could see a similar story here today, but he's got Bullet right behind. Bullet fresh off his victory at the previous round. His confidence will be high, but Aiden Griffins, let's go now live to him in the Force India car. Aiden, what are your thoughts?
I can smell shite in the car, I'm shaking with him.
Aiden is shitting himself. He's got a lead, a very small lead, but 4th and 3rd, a gap starting to appear, and it's Bullet. We've had no safety car at all, despite numerous incidents on the opening 2 laps. Quite a surprise, really, especially after Phil's huge shunt. So no red flags or safety cars here yet.
I'm down in 9th.
We've got a 3-car fight for the lead. Please don't make contact, boys. Bullet round the outside. Aiden across the corner. Slight contact.
He pushed me off that time.
Bullet will say that Aiden pushed him off. Cumin. I don't know about Cumin, but Softy goes into 2nd, and Bartley is down to 3rd. He will wait for a chance as it's about to the lead. There's Softy and Bullet. I think Softy's ahead. Bullet's on the inside. Softy's on the outside. These cars fighting for position. Clean Racing, 2 former TOC drivers. Fighting to get out now in the more superior league, TGP.
Jack's off.
Jack Pearson's another casualty from this race. And will we finally see a safety car? What a race this has been so far. Many questions will be asked, and not by Jack Gooding. There are so much stories happening in this race so far, and there's still 8 laps to go. As Bullet messes up the corner, and surely now Softy will go round the outside on the racing line and take the position, which he does.
Thing is, Sean doesn't know how to mistakes, that's the problem.
Bullet gifts the Red Bull driver the race lead, and the pole sitter is dropping down to 5th on the opening lap, fought his way back up, and now finds himself in the lead. But Bullet up the inside, a very late lunge. I know. Is that overtake of the season? Bullet, I was going to say leads again, but now Softy leads again. Bullet with the inside line again. He will let him go. I'm expecting another lunge down the inside. Softy will be aware of it though and may cut back up the inside, which he has done. These two fight side by side, not anymore. Softy into the lead.
Here comes Sean again. Sean's coming at him again.
Here comes Spullet again on Softy. Takes the outside line this time. Here they come into shot now. There they are!
Oh,
Softy's got it! Softy has a half spin, and now Aiden has to cut the corner to avoid him. And Bullet retakes this lead. This is incredible. And now, Aiden up the inside. Go on! Make the move stick! Go on, Aiden! Oh, not quite. Yes, quite. Aiden into second place. No, not quite. Aiden's back into second. Softy down to third. Sensational. Aiden Griffiths is helping out his fellow Scott big time here. Bullet now.
I'm literally just trying to hold him up because I know Softy wants to win the title.
As Bullet sets the fastest lap, he has about a 2-3 second lead. Aiden goes deep, Softy will cut on the inside and probably take the position. Aiden goes very, very wide, but he'll have to slipstream after a Rouge as long as he doesn't get overtaken by Roy here, which I think he may well do. The Force India driver right on the back of Roy now. Going for a move up a Rouge, surely not. Oh my goodness me. Owen takes the position. What a move that was.
Oh, it might just come now. Shit. I'm out. Fuck.
What? Aiden's out the race. I don't know what happened, but he's out the race. We're too busy looking at Andy on cruise control. I'm trying to find Aiden. Oh, he's not there, is he? Because he's crashed. Aiden's out the race. At the final corner. I don't know if our cameras on Sayer Sports caught that. The Force India driver has bottled a podium finish, and that elevates Roy up a position. That elevates Owen into a podium position. So suddenly, Roy's only about to lose potentially 6 or 3 points to Softy as things stand, which will be a huge relief for the Haas driver. Meanwhile, in the other Haas, Paul McGee in 7th position, hunting down the mysterious McLaren driver. Not quite sure who that McLaren driver is yet. We've been trying to work out for the last few weeks, but still no clue. Paul McGee, of course, was the Season 4 TGP2 champion. Don't like to mention it. He beat Cumin into that title. Now, let's explain something to you all. Ginger Andy 96, currently in 12th position, has paused his game, so it's currently on AI. He has his feet up, and he is waiting for a safety car. This is quite sensational. I have never seen this in my TGP career before. But Andy
is catching and wanted to get
is on cruise control. Let's go down to Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson, do you think Softy will catch Bullet for the race win? 3 laps to go.
How long's left?
I'll see that, Chris.
I don't know anything that's happening. You're asking me, asking someone who's not on the game to comment.
I nearly lost orders there.
Looks like Chris. The traffic's, oh my god, what a place to catch the traffic. Softy's going to go around the outside. Oh, contact! Contact! And Softy's off the circuit.
That's exactly
Bullet keeps the race lead.
You can't leave space. That's just fucking. That's what happened with me.
Oh, that's very interesting. That Bullet did not leave a lot of space. Softy may well be on the phone to the stewards. Bullet takes a bit of slipstream. Andy cuts the corner to get out of the way. Is Andy helping his former TOC friend Bullet? There's TOC drivers all over the screen, and honestly, I want to be sick.
And there's 2 Scottish as well. Is there enough time for Softy?
Half a lap to go. Aiden, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I think Sean, he's very quick, especially in a straight line with that lack of downforce and brilliance. But he's got to learn to leave room. It's as simple as that. I mean, Softy
I think we could well see some contact, Aiden.
Yep, I think so too.
Any contact would allow Owen to potentially take a first win in a very, very long time. And to be honest, I would really like to see that. So let's fingers crossed that these TOC knobheads take each other out on the final lap.
Here we go.
Go on, crash. Bullet and Softy. They're going to go side by side. No space left there. Andy's getting involved again ahead of them.
Here we go.
This is where they made contact the lap before.
Riding on board with Softy.
It's going to be a final side to lunge. If Softy's going to win this race, what a battle this is. Andy's right in the way. Andy pulls out. Softy will have the outside. Bullet inside. And there's the contact. Softy cuts the corner. Will he let Bullet go back through? Softy's cut the corner. And he's staying ahead. And Softy crosses the line to win the Belgian Grand Prix. But what will the stewards say to that? There are boos in the party. There are boos at the party. I hope you can hear them. Softy takes the win for now ahead of Bullet.
Oh, it's all kicking off.
Well then. Oh my god, can you see that, Joe? It says on my screen that Softy has 4,297,468 seconds worth of penalties.
Nah.
So the stewards have made their decision and they've given Softy 4.2 million seconds worth of penalties. Now, Felipe Massa's come second. The Scottish Felipe Massa has taken second. So I'm not quite sure who's won this race. But this is the craziest ending to a TGP race that I have ever seen. Bang, onto Italy. It's the Italian Grand Prix, the most dangerous turn one on the calendar. Roy starts this one from pole. The lights are out, and away we go. And oh, a jump start from the Ferrari and the Manor. And Wingsman will take the lead into turn one, but he definitely jumped the start. It appeared he jumped the start. A decent then, he did not jump the start. Turn one, no incidents yet. Very clean from the drivers as Roy leads them out. Ahead of Wingsman, and what a start from Will that is. The Red Bulls are down to 4th and 5th. We've got Martin off in the background, and McLaren off in the background. Scrappy further back. So the front 6 appear to be pulling away from the rest. It's Roy from Will. That's 3rd and 3rd. Sorry, it's Jake in 3rd, ahead of the 2 Red Bulls who are about to make a move any second now. The slipstream effects both on the inside of Jake. Softy will go up the inside and he will take 3rd position. Fantastic move there from the potential race winner from Belgium. Still yet to get an official result on that one. As the stewards work away. Wingsman with a slipstream. No DRS needed yet, but he should still have a great chance around the outside. It's going to be a tight move to get him done from there. Roy keeps the position. Oh, Softy in Red Bull! Oh, the Red Bull flies across turn 2. I wasn't sure which one it was, but I think it might have been Phil. Meanwhile, at the front we've got Wingsman now, who will have the inside on Roy. I believe it was Phil. Oh, in the background, Aidan Griffiths is off. And will we now see a safety car? Has Bernd Mader's flight landed from Brazil? Or is he still on his way back?
Fucking decade.
Safety car.
The virtual safety car is out. So Bernd Mader is not back yet. Virtual safety car has been deployed. The virtual safety car is ending. Aidan, you'll have to wait. BSC ends. And Will has got Roy on the start-finish straight. Can he make the move down to turn 1 or is he too far back? I think he is too far back. He'll try the outside line again, but it didn't work last lap. Don't think it'll work again this time. Roy keeps his line and keeps Will back, and now Jake is all over these two. Has Will had enough though? He's stuck behind Roy for a few laps now, but this will be his best chance yet, you'd think, as he takes the fastest lap of the race. Temporarily first, and into first he goes. Now then, he needs to pull away quickly. Will is strong at this circuit, and will need a gap because Phil and Softy, 4th and 5th, will come into play later on in this race. As Andy looks now for the move on Owen. We'll have the slipstream. I think DRS is active. Oh no. And he keeps out the line and takes the position, but I'm hearing oh no's out the front. So as I quickly try to change to Wingsman's point of view, we see him down to 5th position. Wingsman's down to 5th, so I've not seen what's happened, but he's dropped from the lead into 5th. Both Red Bulls go through. Wingsman, what happened?
Spun out of Scary.
Spun out of the Scary. He fucked up. So Resi into the wall, having his own incident further back. What a start to this race, and Jake, chasing his first league win, now has only Roy ahead of him. Sounds like a porno now, as Wingsman prepares for a move on Phil. It's going to be close, it's going to be very, very close. Phil stays ahead, and look at this Paul right behind the pair of them. Paul McGee, Season 4 TGP2 champion, don't like to mention it, is now about to take over from Will, who won in Season 12. 2 former TGP2 champions, great to see them racing. 2 great talents from the TGP2 series as Phil dives into pit lane, as does Will and the race leader Roy, which means Softcop's fighting Jake for the lead, and Softcop takes it. Softy leads the Italian Grand Prix. Jake, though, on the soft tyres. He will pit for the super soft, potentially later on. Softy will be fighting Roy, Phil, and Will on pantry. And the game's... My spectate's frozen on Softy in the pits. It's just frozen. And... Softy leaving the pit lane. Roy down the start-finish straight, and Roy takes the lead. And where's Phil and Will? Well, I don't know where Phil is, but Will's going to be behind. So Will's going to be behind Jake. Where's Phil gone? Somewhere
Phil's
in all that,
ahead.
Phil Bartle has disappeared. Phil pitted for a second time. There's Cuman now and Mike Noon. These two are going to be very close. It's a battle for 9th and 10th. Cuman versus Mike. Two previous runner-ups in TGP2. Weren't quite good enough to beat their competitors. Mike Noon had the superior Joe Sayat, Cuman had the superior Paul McGee. They're side by side going into turn 1. Phil Bardwell praying they make contact. Mike Noon doesn't disappoint. These two at the front prepared to start their third to last lap. It's Roy versus Softy. Battle for the lead. DRS, slipstream, the toe. Doesn't even need it. As Softy got the inside, he'll make the move. If he can get on the brakes at the right time, he will take the lead of the race as Mike Noon bins it. Oh! Softy forces Roy onto the grass. Was Roy fully behind at the moment? Softy turned back onto the racing line, or was he still alongside him? Didn't look too promising early on in the race, but he's fought his way back up. And he's going to take the victory at the Italian Grand Prix. It's his 7th victory of the season. He takes the checkered flag. And what a drive from the Red Bull driver. Roy will come home second, and in the background, Paul has been winning something. Paul's beating Will. He's done it again. He's taking points on the final lap. Here we go then, boys. It's a Red Bull front row. The rains have appeared. The rains have appeared. Shit, I've messed it up. The Belgian Grand Prix is go! Go, 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 go.